Al with Summit Racing Equipment here at the Hot Rod Power Tour 2014 again, and wandering around amongst the cars that have been arriving all day today. And I bump into Joe with his Cadillac, and he surprised me. He opened up the hood, and there's a CTSV engine under there. Joe, tell me a little bit about your Cadillac that you brought to the Power Tour today.
59 Cadillac. Just need something a little bit more reliable. So decided to take out the old engine, put the new one in. 2012 CTS V with the transmission, and
you got the 6-speed transmission in there.
Yeah.
And but last year you drove this car on the Power Tour. It had the original Cadillac engine.
Correct.
And then this year you just decide to switch it up and go with that modern powertrain.
Yes, sir. Had problems last year, overheating, engine fans, stuff like that going out, fuel pump, and it just, it just got tired of being on the side of the road, so decided, let's take it out and put a new one. So that's what we did. From
fuel system all the way out, and everything's new.
Yeah.
Now, you said you went on the Power Tour with this car last year.
Yeah.
You're on the Power Tour again this year, doing the long haul. Where are you from originally?
From Sebastian, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're traveling all over the U.S. with your Cadillac.
Yeah.
You also mentioned that you did the Power Tour 2 other times. What kind of cars did you have on those trips?
First year was the 70 Chevelle. Second year was a Chevy SSR.
Okay.
Last year was a Cadillac, and then this year Cadillac again, but the new and improved version.
There you go. Now, what are some other things that you've done to the Cadillac to get it ready for the trip? And you said you were just finishing things up. What, last week?
Yeah. We put disc brakes all around.
Okay.
Air conditioning, bigger gas tank, to support the bigger engine.
Yep.
Pretty much everything else is original as far as the interior.
That's
pretty much
always great to see the originality, being kept with the car, but then those little bits of modern conveniences like the air conditioning, that transmission.
Yeah.
Now, have you always been involved in cars? Have you always enjoyed cars, or is that just something more recent that you've kind of started to get into?
It's more recent,
Okay.
just getting a little older, just trying to find new hobbies, just trying to spend different, time and whatnot.
What are some of the other cars that you've had that, throughout your life that?
Mustang, had an 07 Mustang, Shelby Cobra. Before that, had an 03 Mustang.
Okay.
Had a couple of Camaros, a 93 Camaro, a Z28. So that was really my first car.
That Z28 Camaro.
Yeah.
Probably got you in a lot of trouble with that.
Yeah, but it's like once you get behind, it's like you got to go. And those, it was just great going down that quarter mile, and just like damn, it just felt great.
That's awesome. What are some other trips that you've taken with some of your cars beyond these Power Tours? What else do you do with this car?
Really, we just cruise Texas. We'll go to San Antonio. Since we're from the down in South Texas, it's a 4-hour trip going to San Antonio. So it's a good stretch, and usually it's open road. So in the Chevelle, we put the top down and just cruise it.
That's awesome. And you know what? It's great to be on these Power Tours, get to see some awesome sights. What are some of the favorite cars that you've seen on the Power Tour this year? Besides your Cadillac.
Well, first the new Z28. That's one of the ones that's caught my eye. That's a great car. But it's more of the older cars that really got my attention. Because there's just not too many of them anymore, and there's I don't know. There's just some about them that gets you.
Yeah, and it's that camaraderie of seeing other guys that have driven their cars, that not just trailered them from one place to the other, and really start to enjoy them. And that's why I appreciate you coming out here, Joe, and spending a few minutes with us and talking about your Cadillac. Thank you so much, Joe.
Yes, sir.